Welcome again to Insight Light as Love. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of the day it's now, you're with us, and we're so grateful for you being here. And so just want to just say how grateful we are today to have some beautiful souls coming on for the mini reading with Tuere. And so we're just going to get right to it, right? And so Tuere, we're going to get started. We have some wonderful people coming on, don't we? We may have a little, glitch here and there with the technology, but bear with us. Here we are. Okay.
Hey, minute. I hit a button and something and I disappeared. I guess I came back, that's what, you know, we're called upon to do sometime in life, to disappear. That's what meditation teaches us. It teaches us to sort of disappear from the sense perception, the physical body perceptions for a little while and to be aware of that pure awareness of our light beings. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
I'm so thankful, and we're gonna. How have you been doing? Because I was so surprised of how many people viewed the last broadcast.
Exciting.
Uh-huh.
It's something new. This, our intent was to in this time where we're, kind of isolated and the divine spirit is putting us into, some renewal time, rechecking ourselves and so on, that this was an opportunity to reach out, to our community and say we care and we want to share and the creative insights and so on. So I'm excited.
Yeah, this is a beautiful time, and I'm so thankful that we're on the air. Check it out.
Yeah.
Love in your light, fight in your light, sight lights, expedite insight, lights and insight, the will of the field.
Well,
Neophyte, raise your raising right.
well, that's YouTube now on the cloudy day.
Hey, look, it does it on your major network, so you know what I'm saying?
The will, the field, the light, enlight and excite, expedite insight, insight light.
Insight light, that's what they're saying.
Insight light.
Insight light is love.
Indeed, we all have it. We're gonna let it shine.
All right. And invite to ignite your divine birthright, your insight and foresight, your searchlight in the night.
This was a few days before everything went down on the 6th at the Capitol.
Moonlight, starlight, sunlight,
Okay.
energy, spirit, delight. Champion, charge your light.
Champion, charge your light. We're going to have a good presentation today. Everyone that's involved
Some beautiful souls.
will be inspired.
Pure
Yeah,
awareness,
beautiful spirit.
insight, holy heaven, birthright, inside light, insight lights,
Inner lights.
meditate in light, stay in
Opening
your
up,
light,
shine bright,
love
brighter.
in your light,
Breathing
fight
into
in
the
your
light.
light,
Light
expedite
body,
your
huh?
light, enlight
Yeah.
and excite, the will, the field, the might, neophyte, raise and praise your light, insight,
Makes you want to dance.
insight light.
Well, I tell you, out in the snow.
I know today, everyone, we've got some snow here. You look like you've been in some snow sitting there in that tent.
These are my full moon meditations outdoors.
Okay.
This was during the summer where the bugs were not bugging me.
Oh, you're playing those drums? Woo, watch out.
There's some vibration in this, and we just wanted to welcome everyone and to thank everyone for their beautiful being, and those who are here with us today and those who will be viewing. So let's move forward with the insight and oh, this is our what, third broadcast with
Yes, the
this?
third one, indeed. Yeah.
And we're inviting everyone to be a good humanitarian, and when someone is in your path that's right and ready that could use an inspiring upliftment live free reading, just send them to insightlight.net, and everything is plain there of making your reservations to get your link for the readings. And I'm looking forward to a continual victory at every move. Now
Yes.
we're so happy to have um, a beautiful being here and clear, Beverly Nickerson. Namaste.
Namaste.
It's good. It's good. A long time, and thank you for your beautiful energy. And we're just like so blissed and uplifted that you would come through with your light. And you've been a lot of places. You've shined your light like a beacon on so many people. And I want to just be able to bring about some confirmation and positive upliftment for you, Sister Beverly Brown. Okay.
Well, thank you. Yeah, when I went to Machu Picchu the first time in 2006,
Mm-hmm.
I came up with the name Earth Light Promotions, and
Ah.
that was when I first saw the name, and then I made it into an LLC to promote everything from Ayurvedic, astrology, aromatherapy, and I was more of the behind the scenes person. And now, in the last
Yes.
several months, I've come into my power as a spiritual coach and
Yes.
as a sacred sensitive shaman.
Did you hear that, Nana Neuro?
I really,
Okay.
I live it when I speak with her.
Okay.
Our
Okay.
energy. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Sacred, sensitive
Right,
shaman. This
exactly.
this is this is good. And I see your name is the BBB, right?
Well, that's how I was born. But
Yes.
it got legally changed to Beverly L. Nickerson when I was 12. But
W-
that was on my birth certificate, the three B's, until I
Well,
was
everything has significance and is all a part of
exactly.
us, right? So wonderful. Thank you so much. And
Trying to stay in the
we
camera
want to
here.
ask you,
I
let's
got my
look at
new
you.
camera.
Yes,
Okay.
let's look at your natal coordinations, and we want to come back and ask you about the work that you've been doing as well. So we're so thankful that you are a visionary, and it's it's hard to not be a visionary if you're born with the sun and Neptune
Okay.
conjunct, and when the sun and Neptune come together, it's like sunrise or sunset
Hmm.
over the ocean, and the ocean, the waters are affecting us deeply, and the light and its array of rainbows and prism released beauty. Now, the visionary is really interesting because this the people, Beverly, is are destroyed for lack of vision. Everyone is seeking visionaries, and especially now
Exactly.
with the inner sight that's able to see in spirit and energy, to read energy because everything is energy.
Right.
And I'm so thankful that you have this gift. And both of your lights, the moon and Pluto conjunct as well, lets us know that at any time in your life, you are summoned into the underworld, the inner world, the invisible world, the solitude world, the the into your secret closet. At any point, you are hyper sensitized to perceive those who are around you
Yeah.
in the deepest way that is greatly uh, moving when you reveal to them what you experience, because often what you are experiencing in them is below their level of consciousness.
Yeah,
Is
exactly.
that right?
Yeah, I get it in dreams too. My dreams. I get visions and dreams a lot
And
lately.
that's good. And that's going to increase. That's on the increase
I know.
because
Even
go ahead.
Yoga, I had a dream there was going to be a race riot in November, no, in October, and that's why I left the country for a month. It was a lot worse in my dream than what happened on January 6th, I'll tell you that. But yeah, I saw it all.
Are you listening to this, beloved listener, right now? What she's saying here?
Yeah, I had a dream in October, and I was on a plane on the 31st to Costa Rica for 3 weeks because I didn't want to be in the middle of this race riot.
You see,
Being
and
born and being born biracial too in the 60s. That says color
yes,
on my birth certificate, but people see my
yes.
face and see something else. So I said, I don't know who's going to kill me in this race riot. I'm getting out of
And that's beautiful. As you've seen in my little introduction video to Inside Light, I turned and looked at a picture of Harriet Tubman
hmm
in there, wearing all white. And so, Harriet, of course, she was a visionary, and that's what people got to really see in this movie that came out of her, is that her directions was coming from a higher power. They would say she's going into a trance or whatever, but she led people to freedom from her visions, basically.
hmm
And she was very often warned. And so that's what I'm bringing out here to you guys, is that we are about insight light, inner light, so
hmm
that we can be warned. That's why I do the weather reports every week, so we can be warned if there's a red flag day to stay out of harm's way. That's what reading energy is about. Or you can be, oh wow, I can see that a Messiah is going to be born, someone really great, and I have navigated this in the chart, and I know the time, and I'm going to go to that place to meet. So it's like whether it's avoiding suffering and pain, or it's being elated in a time and a place that is just joyfully high energy and divine and sacred. I'm so thankful for you, because the thing is that this gift is being accented. But let's talk about too this level of discipline, because many people, Sister Beverly, are born at times where the potential for certain gifts are very strong, and it often can go a negative way without, if the influences is very negative in the evolutionary consciousness, whereas a Neptune sun can be an alcoholic. It could be someone
Exactly.
escaping.
I was around a lot of them growing up. Yes.
Were you?
Yes, I was. You know,
And
the alcohol doesn't agree well with the Native Americans, so that I got that in my
I'm
blood.
telling you, I know. And the thing is when I was younger and I had family members who were drinking and stuff at family reunions, and I was looking at it, I was saying like, man, that makes you do that. I don't want to never be like that. That's
Exactly.
that kind of thing I had, and then, but that's a and see. So as Neptune is in Pisces now in its own sign on the planet. We can see many people are affected by the Neptune energies. And we can see one of the broad worldwide manifestations of the Neptune in its own sign Pisces is how many people were in denial of the pandemic, and how many people just wanted to, oh, I'm going out there to the beach, I'm doing my thing. um it's like that's Neptune, you're escaping reality, see. And I'm going to drink, and they're drinking, they're numb, they're feeling good, and then the next thing you know, weeks pass, and then you find so many people caught the virus from that gathering. But this escapism is the low vibrations. If we create it, the energy is neutral, you already know.
Mm-hmm.
So beloved, this discipline, Saturn and Jupiter together in Capricorn, Saturn in his own sign. So this was the big deal here because, as we know, um, Saturn came into Capricorn, and last winter, all kind of stuff started to hit the fan.
Mm-hmm.
While you were having a Saturn return,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm.
um, this was a time of you moving deeper into. This was a new level of discipline for you at this time, Beverly. This was a new level last year, coming into a new level of focus on your purpose and the insights to grounding it into a material reality. Visions, you know, are immaterial. They're in the energy world they take form. So one could have a vision and see, and then they have a choice. The vision is communicating, and we see your purpose, your mission. I mean, you're on it now, huh?
Yeah, well, last winter, actually last November, I got pneumonia, and I hardly ever get sick, ever.
Mm-hmm.
So I stayed home basically November and December, and I did lots and lots of inner work and watching videos. And then, of course, I was out dancing and having fun again, Martin Luther King's birthday. And then I got a flu. And then now I've been just focused on my craft. I actually have incorporated doing shell readings, ocean oracle. So that's the Neptune. And I got tons of shells. My mother did shell jewelry. So it came to me just 3 weeks ago. You should be calling yourself an ocean witch. So that's another uh, title.
I like that, and that's a beautiful. Often when one has their Saturn return, and especially this particular Saturn return, because Pluto last year, Pluto, Jupiter was there, and the Sun and Mars came through, so it was plenty test and vexed on the planet for everyone, but on when those who have the personal planets in there. So that was a time where you can say that whatever was weakest in the body gave way. See,
Right. The
and
love.
often that Saturn will bring about it's contracting the energy and the pressure, and it the pressure pushes test and brings out whatever's the weakest part of something, you see, whether it's psychological, emotional, or physical. But, as you see, the whole positive side of the detox was, whoa, you move so deep within. I want to keep on, and also I want to bring on our sister Andresia. Uh,
Andresia.
Andresia.
We can give you
Uh,
more specific, but
and
that's the way
and
I
Beverly,
say.
stay with us because your presence is going to supernovatize the listening audience around. As you know, you have been guided as an instrument of divine operation to be uh, upliftment to so many. So, are you ready to come forward, my sister? Let's yeah,
Andresia.
yeah, very good. Ah, there she is.
Hi. How
It's
you
so
doing?
good to see you.
Oh, good to see you too.
Welcome to Insight Light is Love.
Thank you. Hi, Sandra.
Hi, beautiful. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Oh, much love, darling. Much love.
Back at you. Back to you too.
Andresia.
Yes,
What a beautiful name. I never heard it before.
I know. I'm trying to find somebody with that name. My great grandmother. That was her name.
Oh, you connected with the great grandmother, Bride. Well, I got some stuff to tell you about what was handed down to you
Wow.
from the ancestors. We have our beautiful sister Beverly Nichols with us as well, a healer, a reader, and much more. And so we're going to take this journey. Let's open up here. Oh my goddess, this is so beautiful. You know, the song pops in my head as soon as I look at the chart. I'll always love my mama. It's
Oh,
like, this is some, you love your mother?
for me?
Yeah.
Of course.
I mean, no, this is deep love. This is like you're the poster child for the example of mother love.
I sure am. I have to make sure she gets vitamins every morning too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Could you maybe bring your, I want to hear you a little louder coming through.
Oh,
Maybe it's me. Let me turn mine up. So, oh, beloved, when I say this, not only did you love your mother and the elder women, you became the elder women. I mean, you were that. You were very mature when you were younger, but what I'm saying, you are the universal mother. You're giving mothering and nurturing to the planet. Is this correct?
you know it.
Man, this is so good because everybody is looking for this. Everybody has agreed on one thing on the planet:
Mm,
the desire to be loved.
mm-hmm.
Am I right?
Yes.
Everybody has desire to be loved. And whoever is love, you are the desire of all sentient beings, you see?
Yeah.
And then when we talk about love, you know, when we look at beings that love, we have to go to the mother first. You know, we all have had our 7 year initiation with the mothers, the original teachers, and now you're representing Gaia,
Mm-hmm.
all forms of caring and nurturing in the type of sensitive, psychic sensitive,
Okay.
intuitive uh, awareness of the pain, the suffering, the needs of others. The
Mm-hmm.
outcast, you're really tuning people, outcasts and don't have a voice for themselves, and advocate for them.
Mm-hmm.
You are the healer, no doubts about that. Healing is in your consciousness, your ability to use those healing hands
Mm-hmm.
ambidexterity. What are you doing with your hands?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely.
Huh?
Oh, right now.
No, you're yeah, this life. You what do you do with your hands?
Oh,
Do,
my hands are really strong. I'm good at massaging and good at. I've just started making candles and soaps and. But
okay.
oh, building, putting stuff together,
The massage therapist is you and it
and
could be
boxing
Reiki.
too,
Huh?
and boxing.
Oh,
Wow, that's a tough part right there, boy. Wow. That's she said unboxing. Here's the thing. Saturn takes 29, 30 years to go around all the zodiac.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a 29, 30 year cycle. You were born with Saturn in the cycle with Martin Luther King. So Martin Luther King had Saturn and then 30 years happened, another 30 years, boom, you
Wow.
came. And Saturn in Sagittarius, plus you have Uranus in Sagittarius.
Mm.
This is talking about what you come to build and do on the planet. In
Mm-hmm.
many ways, you come to do what Martin Luther King has done, but in your own unique way. When I say unique way,
Mm.
your name could have been called unique.
Wow.
because you're an original inventor. You like
Hmm.
to see and to create outside the box, right?
I always, yes, I don't like boxing.
So now this is what I see you as the healer doing. It's like too long we've been following the beaten path of what we've been taught by mainstream when stuff is coming up inside and ideas and epiphanies that's guiding us, and that's the only way we're going to meet the need of the time and the changing world and what it means to be a healer and a communicator and someone that's going to get a lot of recognition in this life
Hmm.
as a world server. I'm saying to you that speaking, standing up like King did for justice, equality, and universality. That
Hmm.
Saturn and Sagittarius means I come in here to build and to learn and to teach and to leave a legacy about being a cosmopolitan, connecting with all spiritual paths and religions and people, and learning to hear the same thing many different ways and to say the same thing many different ways, which
Hmm.
goes back to your ability to interpret languages. The telepathic energy is working through you. Is it getting stronger, dear?
Me?
Yes.
I've been trying to tap into it more. I know.
Got to give it attention to get more of it.
You're right. You're right.
Got to give it attention. And do you have a question?
Me?
Yes.
You said some name of something start with a K, or Kwam said something. I forgot what you said. The
Uh-huh.
some name. I was gonna ask what that is.
To start with a K. Chiron.
Did you say
The
that?
wounded healer? Yes.
Oh, okay.
So Chiron, the wounded healer, it's a symbol or a glyph that represents a character that was wounded, see, and learned the art of self-love and healing their own wounds to the point that they became a great healer from their own direct experience. And now they are learning the healing arts and teaching the healing arts.
Hmm.
If this is with your sun, see, sun represents your consciousness, what you are aware of. So Chiron and the sun conjunct when you were born, opposite Uranus, squared by Jupiter. All of these things that these planets represent as a part of your conscience. Number one, you're married. You're merged as a healer. You are the healer. So all healing paths. Why? Because
I
you
said
got electric
no.
magnetic.
I said wow.
You got electric magnetic currents flowing from you. It's like electricity. You should feel it sometime from your middle center, especially your meditative state, elated state. From your middle center here, electricity going out and going through your arms. Like
Hmm.
fine spider webs, electricity. So this is the chi. This is the movement of energy.
Yeah.
Whether it is and you are expanding this knowledge, you got to give it attention. There are many things in life to distract us, and what we just been going through with the change through the pandemic is learning to retract our attention from all this external stuff that's so distracting and get down to what is the most important thing, the supreme priority.
Hmm.
And that's going to get you tuned in with your being as an energy, as light beyond time and space, and your gifts and your purpose in this earth environment, Maya, Mother Earth. I mean, does any of this make any sense?
Yes, it really does. Thank you. Oh, that's my daughter's name, Maya. But
Oh, beautiful,
yeah, but it
beautiful.
does it. Healing is,
And
that's
I
it.
know both Beverly and Nana Noor have worked with so many women
Hmm.
and can relate to being a woman now and what a woman, a young woman or any older woman is going through at these times. And you, dear, are victorious. Could you do me a favor?
Sure.
Could you repeat a couple words with me?
Okay.
I am victorious.
I am victorious.
I mean that.
I mean that.
From the bottom of my soul to the oversoul, I'm bold.
From the bottom of my soul to the oversoul, I'm
I
bold.
am bold.
I am bold.
This is the moment of significance now.
Am I saying that?
Yes,
This is the moment of significance now.
here and now, I am mighty and powerful
Here and now, mighty and powerful.
in my true self,
In my true self.
in my goddess wealth,
In my goddess wealth.
in my insight and ingenuity,
In my insight, ingenuity.
in my heart chakra and my loving frequency.
In my heart chakra and my loving frequency.
Yes, right now I know how
Yes, right now I know how
to live life loving.
to live life loving.
I am love.
I am love.
And you better know it.
You better know that.
You're
Yeah.
beautiful.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you.
yes.
I appreciate that.
All right. So, thank you so much. You want to stick around or you got to go?
Me?
Yes.
Oh, I'll stick around for a little bit and listen.
Oh, excellent, excellent.
One
Yeah.
thing, one thing.
Mhm.
Andresia,
Hey.
when you were speaking,
Mhm.
what came to me, which I believe you will resonate with, when you said tapping. So a little bit of this um, in song, which I trust you will relate to, like you were tapping on my head. Tell me what is the plan? Tell me how to heal my mind. Tell me how to walk this land. Maybe, not
Mhm.
maybe, but surely I am a voice, you are a voice of so many men, women, and children who love one another. Your
Mhm.
voice is what I kept hearing when Brother Tori was saying that. Your
Mhm.
voice is needed. You know,
Okay.
Martin Luther King mentioned it. Your voice will do much in healing for
Okay.
many.
Okay. Thank you.
And beautiful,
Thank
thank
you.
you, thank you, Nana. And beautiful sister, I want to say, Andresia,
Mhm.
I want to say this to you as well.
Okay.
You're entering into a time of deep catharsis and cleansing now.
Okay.
You know, as you know, your awareness of your body, your diet is getting stronger. It's always improvement, and you know, there's a lot of stuff. When a catharsis is about what you eliminate.
Okay.
This is the soul part of you that is wow getting so strong now, and what's validating that reality is on a physical level. You're starting to get feeling these big waves of energy come through, and sometimes they're really intense, or
Yeah.
sometimes they could pull you into a deep introversion. It's almost like you're disappearing uh, from your environment, or in you know, into you're going somewhere really deep. This is going to increase. This is your soul taking you to the deepest level.
Okay.
And emotionally, there's a catharsis happening. So, what's to prepare for what's happening now, and it's going to increase intensity
Mhm.
over this year, and especially into the spring, you'll see another leap in the intensity, is letting go, getting rid of people, thoughts, emotions. And this is a cleansing that's moving all clutter out of your way. See, all the clutter, the things that we have to pay attention to, that's a distraction of holding our attention only in the limited material world, which is kind of like a prison compared to who we really are and where we really exist. You know, beyond time and space, beyond external. It's like a, but that's another story. But your story, her story right now, love. You got this idealism kind of romantic kind of thing about love, and it is for you. You here to lift love up, not only as a mother, but as a family. What is the sacred family, the loving family, the harmony, the glue that holds us together? That's a part of your mission. So relationship,
Mhm.
you're about right on the verge of this type of love, a love appearing in your life. Now, if you were involved in a relationship right now,
Mhm.
most likely it would be the person that's getting ready to get ousted out and moved out of the way, unless they were a super loving Uh-oh, what am I saying here? But no, I gotta tell it like I gotta be honest, right?
Okay.
Unless this person's a super loving person that you guys getting ready to go to the next level. But
Okay.
if there is lipping, dipping, and slipping, and doubts, and if that person is not fanning your fire to fulfill your mission,
Mhm.
see the type of mothering love you got, everybody want it. So a lot of people want to come and plug in and get all this you're giving, the inspiration,
Mhm.
the servitude that okay, so what I'm saying to you that you don't want to have your cup full with the wrong person when the right person come along. And this purification process, catharsis,
Mhm.
really what it is, and I'm gonna stop here.
Okay.
It's you are molding yourself into the person that you want to love you. You're becoming that in your own being. And really, there's no need for anyone to come to validate or add anything to you in this state of realization of yourself. But to someone to maybe share the experience with that has become aware of that they are the being of love as well, and the
Mhm.
value and self care and self love. Okay, I did say more.
Yeah,
I
okay.
appreciate you, sis.
I appreciate you too. I'm gonna look into that catharsis. I never really heard of that, so I'm gonna look.
Yes, detoxing is another way to say it.
Okay.
Beverly, you know, these detoxes and catharsises and um,
Okay.
it's a part of what's happening in our body every day. Thousands of cells die.
Mhm.
That's the death, something that has to be severed.
Okay.
It's no longer vibing life. Like live foods, any live foods, you put them in all soil, you put them in the earth.
Mhm.
What happened? They'll grow. The life force is still in them.
Yeah.
That's why eating live foods, going back to the original menu, is like a pretty wise choice to make. It's become a fad, even
Mhm. Yeah.
plant based.
Yes.
But the life that goes with it is to be able to share consciousness with a plant, to have a green thumb. The plants respond to our love, the little children respond to our love, the animals respond to our love, the beings with the most love. Family, y'all hear me? The beings with the most love are the most evolved beings on the planet, period. The
Mhm.
animals, the children, and the plants know it, show it, grow it when they're around them.
Mhm.
That's your strength. We've been talking about love, especially as egotistical males, as pumping all up and flexing like we tough, but we hide in the insecurity of being tender and sensitive and serving. This
Yeah.
is the kind of man you want to take a stand on your land. Okay, let me stop all
Mhm.
that, but let me say
Thank you
this.
very much.
That's right.
Thank you.
That's right. So we are raising our love power.
Okay. That's what we're doing.
Did you want to add something to that, Sister Beverly?
Well, I just want to say when you do a detox, because I
Mhm.
have done many detoxes, when you are detoxing the liver, you're also detoxing anger. When you're
Mhm.
detoxing the kidneys, you're detoxing fear.
Okay.
So all those emotions go along with it in
Okay.
the Chinese medicine, which I had learned a little bit about. So if you're getting a message to do a detox now, it will also clear those emotions that will open you up to a new level vibration of people as well.
Mhm. Okay. Cool. Thank you.
Thank you so very much. I'm so delighted that you appeared here today. I just want to, um, yes, I want to show this to you. Oh, there it is. So I'm just saying the greatest purpose and meaning of your life, Andresia, is
Mhm.
what?
Love, heal.
Living love. You
Yeah,
got this is a power. This is a superpower.
it is.
And
Pretty
I'm
cool.
here to tell people that I know it for sure in my own direct experience and as a as a veteran who was taught to kill as a young teenager in the military. I
Oh,
don't own a gun and don't want to own a gun, but because there's something more powerful for protection.
mm-hmm.
It's love.
Okay.
Thank you so much for bringing your beautiful presence here. And oh, you can review your own video on the website, Insight Light with Tuere Chica, and it'll be out tomorrow.
Okay. And do you have a YouTube?
Yes, it's called Insight Light with Tuere Chica.
Okay. I think I have it in the email, right?
Oh, yes, yes.
Okay. I'll subscribe.
All right, Al. You got the light right over your head. Y'all see that light? It symbolizes.
Oh yeah, it's right there. It's
It's
always
right
right
there
there.
because you are that. You are that, dear, and you just needed a reminder. And Beverly, you were saying what? Did you finish what you were saying, or do you have something to add on
No, no, I was just
before she?
in terms of detoxing. I was just getting yes. I'd like to see her drinking more water and
Uh
squeezing
huh.
lemon in it, and learn if you don't already know,
Mm-hmm.
detoxing from parasites, and
Mm-hmm.
it's a good time to do it. Even though it's winter time, you
Mm-hmm.
know, it doesn't mean you don't still drink warm soups. But yeah, this is a good time to detox and keep your boxing up.
Oh yeah. Yes, ma'am.
I used to teach kickboxing, but at a
Oh,
very low level. I wasn't like, kicking my leg above my head or anything, but it definitely is a good sport for you.
oh yeah, I love it. Thank you. I
It's got
appreciate
the
it.
got the energy, sis.
Yeah.
You're gonna
Appreciate
do
it.
good. You're gonna do good. One last thing is about the health, your immune system, and I recommend oregano oil.
I have it. I'm drinking it right now.
Okay,
Oh,
we're on it then. We're on it. You're drinking it right now. Okay.
Yep.
So you that what does that say about you?
Irish sea
You
moss,
yes.
all of that. Olive leaf oil.
The olive leaf.
Oh
That's
yeah.
the next one. That's the
Uh-huh.
olive leaf antibiotic. Very good.
Oh yeah. Garlic. I don't know
Your
if that's
golden seal can be thrown in there as well. It's the
burdock.
burdock. Yeah, you'll sweat when you drink that tea. It'll come out of your pores.
I'm about to go make some right now.
see? You
Do
already
y'all
know.
see this? She is
You already know.
detoxing.
She already knows.
Cleanse,
That's a
cleansing. She is
Yeah.
cleansing.
Oh wow.
Yes, that's
that's what
beautiful.
catharsis is. What you are doing, dear.
Okay. So I'm gonna
All
look
right.
at that today. I appreciate you, all of you.
All right. You have a you on the West Coast?
Yes, I'm in California in Oakland, near Oakland.
Oh wow. I wish I was there. That's beautiful. Good
Yeah.
energy. Good energy.
Thank you. Are you guys all on the East Coast?
Yes. Nation's
Cool.
capital where um Sacred DC is happening now.
I know.
And you're being
It's
snowed upon.
wow.
Cleansing.
I'm cleansed. Well, thank you so much
All
for,
right.
for bringing me in. You guys have a good day.
Much love
Baraka.
to you.
Love
Baraka.
to you all
Baraka.
too.
Peace,
Okay.
peace. Yeah. You know, it's good to be alive.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It
We're
Right
still
now.
reminds I was thinking about this Robert Hand when I Robert Hand is one of the astrologer, one of the top astrologers most written on the planet. He's in Reston, Virginia. When I
oh,
opened up some years ago for one of his presentations, I was like, it's on my website. You can look at the video. He's in the background, and I'm looking like he's looking at me because I open up saying some stuff like, "Hey, why did the chicken um, cross the road and return to the other side?" Something like that. And I said, well, he uh, fell on his hide. On the other side, he dragged with faith himself to the other side, and he got help with a ride, and he was much obliged. I said stuff like that. I don't know exactly. And it was like, well, how did you? But we need comedians to lift people up, not tear people down, right? We
Exactly.
we need to remember to smile. There's a lot of frowning and anger and pain, fear going around. And if there's one person that walks through the crowd, like you two beautiful beloved here, and you listening, viewing family, if one person walks through the crowd that is in their true self, not allowing the lower self frequencies and senses and physical apparatus to take over, when they're really controlling the Earth's rover, the vehicle they're riding in, and they're in their conscious soul seat, and they walk through the crowd, woof, it's like a wave of peace goes through everybody. In
Hmm.
in Washington D.C. years ago, there was a big block party and thousands of people, and I said, "Oh, a crowd, let me go see." And I was walking down the hill, and pow, 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 gun sound went off, and all these people started running full the whole street toward me. And something said, "Take a deep breath." I took a deep breath, and then a few ran around me. Then all of a sudden, they stopped because one person was there. That was a lesson I learned. There was one person there that was in that space. Somebody asked a question, Nana Neuro, about our conversation on our last broadcast when I said the one who breathes the deepest controls their environment without even trying to. That was a pretty. Remember
Well, well,
that?
you're not a master mystic astrologer for no reason. It's that deeper dive. You take that deeper dive, and in today's time, as we're making this shift, as you well know, um, I think we're being called to be open and willing to take that deeper dive.
Yes, I'm willing. I am willing. I am willing.
Well, we're joining together, with those who are watching and those who, are watching are typically people who are interested in elevating, and we honor that because it's time for us to do more of what we're doing, joining together, circling together, so we can do our part, you
That's
know,
right.
to, to shift, to make this shift happen, especially those of us, Beverly, those of us who are in like to where in this close environment to DC, we're working harder to send that light, right?
That's
Yeah,
right.
Brother Torre, I got a message a month ago to start learning the Wim Hof breathing technique. And this is a
Yes,
guy who will go out in below freezing weather and just have on shorts. And that's like not the reason, but he they showed him getting a virus injected in him years ago, and he did his breathing, and the virus didn't affect him. Now, Spirit just told me to learn his technique, and it's not easy because you got to build up to be able to hold your breath for up to a couple of minutes. But I noticed my lung capacity is larger than it was a month ago. And when you walk into a store and you have your mask on and there are all these triggers everywhere, learning just how to take a deep breath, even with the mask on, I couldn't wear it all day. So I wouldn't be able to work in a retail store for sure. But just being able to, and then easing the other people's fears, because sometimes you might bump into somebody. Sometimes you might be within 6 feet of them. And being able to take that breath, and then I have my aromatherapy, I notice makes a difference.
that's what love does.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's what love does. That's someone said, "What's your?"
You just have a regular sneeze or something. I mean, I don't have any fear of the virus hurting me, but it is wintertime and I might have a sneeze or something. And people are having trauma responses, like deep trauma responses.
Yes, the healers are being called to come
I
forward
know.
now.
Indeed.
Exactly. I've
Yeah.
actually started, that's why I'm starting to do more things with YouTube and Instagram, because you can't be silent anymore if you have wisdom to share. And
Well,
not
you can, but that'll be a denial and
right.
a
Well, I'm
discord declare.
exactly right.
Oh, can we do something real quick that will be like a lift?
Okay.
Let's take a couple.
Well, no, let's see. Let's check it out, Deb.
Yeah, let's check it out. Everyone that's listening, do this with me right now. Everyone that's listening, it's just going to take a few minutes. Let's
Okay.
take a couple deep breaths. Inhale, exhale. Take a couple deep breaths. Now breathe into your heart and open that up on the next breath. Open the heart. These words I say, these words are true. These words belong to you. I'm getting stronger. I'm staying close to home longer. 'Cause home is where the God is, where the true self is. True owner of your God as you experience. I'm getting stronger as the vehicle of divine operation.
Mm.
Stronger as unmoved mover in meditation, see? Say these words from in your heart. For these words are your spark and they are you, and it's true. Stronger will to be still and know the Tao, the zone, the chi, the flow, the power, the love, the wisdom, the manifesto. Say these words and mean them true. These words belong to you. The grace, the praise, the gratitude, the bravo, the soul, the control, the whole. The ego, the shadow, the light, the invisible, the Pluto, the sorrow, the hollow, the cosmos, the inflow. Stronger, ESP, higher frequency, sacred sorcery, ingenuity, integrity, stronger. Who? You. These words belong to you.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. I'm
Stronger.
sure those of you who are listening, I trust, we trust that you receive that. Receive that. Yeah,
Thank
breath, breath, breath. I do. I have a deck of breath cards, and and today when I pulled one, it said breathe up, I am, and and some of you out there too, right, Beverly? We know, Brother Terry, I am. That I am was the word that the divine gave us, and so using positive affirmations with I am, but it's breathing up was I am, and breathing out blessed. I am blessed. And also, in lieu of what I just said, that phrase, to be still and know that I am God was another phrase. And then it said, be still and know that I am. Be still and know. Be still. Be. I love that.
Oh, that's a lot of power in that realization.
Yes.
Beverly, do you have something you want to share?
No, I remember when I did the rebirthing course, and
Right?
that was one of the first things that he reminded us of: be still, and I am. That
That those are
Yes.
powerful. What
yeah.
came to me in my meditation to repeat, to defeat the lower vibrations that seek to hold me down like a prison, to break
Uh-huh.
out, I must make a decision. And it's the conscious choice that I make. It's free will Creators made in the image of the creator. Every second we have to make choices. Those choices, we make them on level of consciousness. What are the root motives and intentions connected to of our choice? Is it for the lower self, desire for the self alone, only the personal? Is it something to benefit everyone? Anyway, I was in the meditation, came out, he said, the most high is the most within. And I went, what? And he said, the most high is the most within. And then, that's the ever present one. And I like, because it's not a place. You say the most high or whatever name. It's not a place, it's not a name. That's only in the world of form. We got to get beyond the form. We can use the form to get beyond the form, but get stuck in the form. Death, life, birth, reborn. No, I'm just. But here's the thing I'm saying with love is that that's what time it is on the planet to thrive and be successful optimally is to know that the Most High is within, the great I am, whatever you want to call it. It's not about names. It's a state of being, beautiful family. It's a state, it's a living lifestyle. It is a level of freedom from the illusion mind bind of all the download of information that we were forced to take in, and lots of it was erroneous. If we're creating something through a vision or belief that is pretty limited, then what we're going to get back is pretty limited. Just like whatever we're fearing, it comes to us because we are creators. So taking responsibility now, that was the Saturn, heavy Saturn coming through, and now with conjunct Jupiter squaring Mars and Uranus right now, it's about responsibility in action, the ability to respond, to govern our own selves and stop worrying about the government on Capitol Hill, because our vibrations that we hold throughout the day move through Capitol Hill.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, we talking the most high is the most within. See. All right, we've come to a closing time for Insight Light is Love, which there's never a closing time, but this particular broadcast. Oh, it's we got going across the screen about love being your purpose. That's
Mm-hmm.
powerful. I want to put this one up as we go out. Yeah, that's right. Thank you so much for being here today, and I hope that the little reading was a little inspiration for you,
Yeah, it's great.
verifying who you are and what you're doing and been doing. Thank you, Nana Nura, as well for those notes that you vibrate through us that really affect us in the most beautiful way. Thank you,
Yes.
beautiful family that will be tuning in to this presentation. Present.
Yes. It's a
uh,
gift. We
okay.
are gifts to one another, aren't we not?
We,
And we
oh,
and Insight Light, certainly we appreciate, you know, responding, to us and your comment, a positive comment, below, and or a like for sure. We would love that, and share it with some friends and family, whatever. And come on and subscribe. We have some wonderful spirits, and we have some fun too, don't we? How, Bev? It's so wonderful to see you and know that you are shining your light bright.
so
Yeah.
bright, so bright. Yeah, in this pandemic, I've been trying to teach myself how to edit video.
Oh, it's a process. It's a process. Yeah. The beautiful thing too, watching this, it reminds me of the fact that Suarez Shah is a master musician, and You know he's a poet. You've heard that. That's
inside
evident.
light,
There's always so much,
insight
fun
light,
in the enlightenment. Yeah, beautiful.
insight light, inside light, insight light, insight light, light, be in your light, see in the light, so you are light, light love, so light, inside light, inside light, sadder than light, brightening, heightening light, raise your rays, go bright, superpower birthright, and invite to ignite your divine birthright, your
Walk in the
insight,
light.
foresight, your searchlight at night, insight light, insight light, inside light, insight light, bright.
All right, so you're gonna take us out, Nana Nura?
Just remembering that the love. I feel so healthy today, and I feel so happy today, and life is good. Life is good. And we love you, and we know you love us. You're so important to us. We need you. We need you to thrive. Peace, Hotep.
Hotep. Peace.